Well, obviously, it's a great way to start the tournament. One of the big things we talked about with our team is you get a chance to make history. I mean, this is the first women's basketball game played at Little Caesars Arena. It's the first Horizon League tournament game played at Little Caesars Arena. And so I think that's really important because for years to come, as long as this building's here, it's going to go in a program that the first women's basketball ever played was Oakland University against UIC. So this was a huge, huge game, not just because of the implications of a conference tournament game, but to be the first game here in this special building really means a lot. So that was our focus the whole week. But I'm really proud of our team. I think the last 2-3 weeks, we're getting much better with our offense, the way it's capable. I thought our shot selection's been much better. I thought we did a good job defensively, and the thing we thought today with rebounding was going to be the key, and I thought we did a pretty good job on the board. So obviously we're really pleased with the way we started the tournament. Long ways to go, and now we got to get ready for a really good IUPUI team tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach. Let's open up for questions for the student athletes, please.
For Cierra, did you just feel it right from the beginning? I mean, you sunk a few threes right, you were hot. Did you get into did you feel it?
Absolutely. First of all, I want to thank God for this win first. And my teammates, they helped me. They helped me get open, got me some good looks, made some good passes to me, and then the feeling just kept going from there.
Taylor, you had 3 at the half, finished with 20. You always kind of just feel like it's a matter of time before your offense gets going.
Yeah, I just gotta let the game come to me. I think it was my teammates half the first half. Like I said, Cierra, she got it going from the start, along with the help of Gleason and Shaquille Gray. So second half, I think I just kind of let the game come to me.
And you guys did play IUPUI a couple times during the regular season, had tough games against them. What do you guys need to do to kind of reverse that result tomorrow?
Me personally, I feel like we just need to stay focused. Like today's game, we got to play defense on both ends and do well on offense, of course, and then we got to rebound. That's another thing that we're trying to focus on going into tomorrow's game.
You ladies still have a long ways to go, but you got your first conference tournament win since 2011 in the Summit League. So how does it feel to get that win first off?
It was great. Like I said, we all came together at the perfect time, and we just played hard and went out there, played smart, played basketball, and got the victory. So we're really thankful.
In Cierra, this may sound silly, but you did mention in the promo before the beginning of the season. How has your binge watching of Grey's Anatomy helped you, if at all?
Oh man, Grey's is a very intense TV show, but other than watching film and stuff, that's something I just like to do to just relax me.
Both Taylor and Cierra.
Hold on, Neil. Great doctors don't have to think.
So when you're a shooter, you don't have to think.
Go ahead, Neil.
Question for both Taylor and Cierra. In tournament play, when you wake up in the morning, you don't know if you're going to be playing again the next day. What's it like when the buzzer sounds and you're still alive? What's it like?
It's a blessing.
Absolutely.
I think me and Cierra both are spiritual people, so I think keeping God first, that's the main focus right there, and everything else will take care of itself.
Cierra, you want to take that one as well?
Absolutely. Whatever TJ said, that's absolutely true. Just, keeping God first on our team is very important for us. And then, basketball, it just flows. As long as you got the right mindset, everything will take care of itself.
Not many teams can say they had a prayer session before the game, but we did. We came together, and that was our goal.
Additional questions for the student athletes? We do have a mic coming around.
You're being one of the transfers that Coach was able to reel in. What's been your experience been like as a Golden Grizzly?
It's been awesome. I love it here. The teachers, the coaches, my teammates, everything has been awesome and amazing.
Any other questions for the players? All right, thank you, ladies. You can go back to the locker room. We'll keep Coach here for a few more questions from the media. Let's start with Tony here in the front.
Thank you.
Jeff, they were asked the same question, but for you, what does it mean getting the first Horizon tournament victory? It's tough to go home after one game. Now you're playing another game. What does that feel like?
Well, I think it's really important that not just for our team, but for the tournament. Now our fans have a Friday game, a Saturday game. Our men play on Sunday with a possibility of Monday and Tuesday games. So I think for the the effort that's put in by the Horizon League and Olympia to have the tournament here, we have to do our part to make it a successful tournament. And for that to happen, our fans have to be able to come back every day to see basketball. So I think besides the first win and however long it's been, to have that, knowing that we're doing our part for another day of basketball, I think is really, really important.
Well, touching on that, I've heard Campy say that before, I've heard Kari say that the Horizon League commissioner insists that it's not on Oakland and UAD's shoulders, but you feel a little bit of the pressure?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to go against our commissioner, but we need to have our fans here. I mean, that's an important part, and I think it's really important that we have success. And I think that the more success we have, the more success the tournament will have because of the fan base that'll come. So yeah, we do feel the pressure to that, but you know, that goes with the territory, and you know, we want to win for a lot of reasons, but that's definitely one of them.
IUPUI obviously had a very strong year in the conference. They beat you guys twice. What do you do the rest of the day? Kind of go back and, I mean, you've seen a lot of film on them, or what do you do to try and come up with something for tomorrow?
Yeah, one of our assistants has been working on the scouts. We work on scouts well in advance. So she's already got the scout report ready. I'll get a copy of that here after I leave here. We're gonna take them to get something to eat, and then after we get a chance to eat, we'll let them go back to the hotel, get off their feet, and rest a little bit. We'll go out to dinner, and then after dinner, we'll go watch more film and start worrying about IUPUI, and then we'll watch more film in the morning and get ready for a noon game. So, you know, staff's done a great job of preparing our team, and you know, so one of our assistants is assigned to IUPUI, and she'll be showing that stuff to the team tonight, and we'll put together our game plan heading into tomorrow.
Paul?
You said you didn't know what to expect for this game when we talked yesterday. When you saw Cierra go out hot like she did, were you thinking, what were you thinking?
I mean, I know I told you yesterday the nickname for our team should be Cedar Point because we're a roller coaster. I mean, that's what we are. And when that first shot went in, I felt Cedar Point's a good ride today. You know, so it was good to see that. You know, it happens at basketball at all levels, but it's been a real problem with our team. When we make shots, our defense gets better. And the great teams, it doesn't matter if you make shots, miss shots. I think part of our inconsistency is when we miss shots, we don't guard either. And then when we're making shots, our defense gets a little bit more intense. We got a little more active on the ball. And that's one thing that we've got to eliminate to be successful, because there are going to be times where we have streaks where the ball's not going to go in. We still have to guard. And that's been a big challenge for this team. So, you know, being able to come into this building and make our first few shots, I think was really, really good sign. But I think more importantly, it carried over to the defensive end too.
How big of a role will it play that you got to sit some of your starters at the end, so they'll be a little bit more rested?
Yeah, you know, that's kind of a tricky thing because we don't really have a deep bench in terms of, you know, we have a lot of extra post players towards the end that we're playing 3 post players at once, and, you know, we're trying to be strategic in how we got people in and out of the game to be rested for tomorrow. But I think it's important. But at the end of the day, they're 18 to 22-year-old kids. I mean, they play in AAU, they play 5 games a day. You know, so to come out and have to play back-to-back, that should be nothing to them. We played in a tournament in Vegas where we played back-to-back games right before Christmas. So these kids play all the time. So you know, getting a rest was important. It was great. But at the end of the day, you know, at my age, I couldn't do back-to-back playing now. But at their age, they shouldn't have any problem.
IUPUI is a really good team, but they're not invincible. They had a few bumps themselves, and you guys are playing you're as dangerous as you've ever been probably this season. What cracks do you see in their armor, and how do you plan on exploiting them?
Well, you have to watch tomorrow because I don't want them reading this and figuring out what we're going to do. But no, they're you know, they're a great team. And when I saw the preseason polls come out and everyone had them pick 7th, I can tell you I definitely didn't have them pick 7th because I watched them play a couple times last year. I consider Austin a good friend, and I know he does a great job with that program. I've seen him quite a few times play last year heading into the Horizon League. So I knew when I saw them being picked 7th that this league was in trouble because that was going to be something to fuel their fire and give them some motivation coming in. So they're a really solid team. They got an inside game, an outside game. You know, we've got to find a way to not only score on our end, because they got a great defense, but their shooting percentages are unbelievable. So, you know, we've got to figure out a way to stop them because it's amazing if you look at their top 8, 9, 10 kids. I mean, their percentages are I've never seen percentages like that before. So for us, you know, it's going to have to start at the defensive end. And then I thought at their place, we played really well the first half. And then we had about a 3 to 4 minute stretch where, again, things didn't go so well and they were able to capitalize on that. So we've got to make sure that we don't have those 3-4 minute lulls that they're going to jump on. I think that's a big key going into tomorrow. So I'll take a look at it this afternoon. To be honest with you, I don't have a game plan yet, but give me about 2 hours and we'll have one.
Coach, what did you like most about your team's performance in the first half?
You know, I like the way we shared the ball. You know, I think that's something that we've not done, and I think that's part of the roller coaster ride that we've had. We've really overused our dribble and just pound. Everybody stands and watches. And I thought the last 2-3 weeks now, we started to move the ball much better, share the ball. So how we got those shots, I thought was really impressive. And I think that's something that for the last 5 games now, we've done a pretty good job with that. So tomorrow, you know, we got to do the same thing. When we're at our worst is when you see us catch it and take 15 dribbles, everybody stands, and we throw it to the next person and take 15 dribbles, and they stand. And when we get the ball moving, we share the ball and get going in transition, that's where we're at our best.
Anything else for Coach? Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.